What's up, guys? I'm Tyler.
And I'm Brittany.
We're back at you again. We got another video from the Wallace Farm and Sawmill. We'll move over this way as we walk towards a pile of metal. I'll tell you what we're doing with that. There's also in this video, we are going to include a few shots of some log situations we got into this past week. One, we took a load of grade logs off of some pallet timber that came in to the grade sawmill. Well, we had a buyer come out. He went through those logs that we purchased, selected the ones he wanted, and I delivered a load of those grade logs to him, and I kept the quote-unquote junk logs and I saw them into pallet timbers. So there's that going to be in this video, and also I'm going to go over here and scale some logs that Mr. Larry brought in, give you an idea of the behind the scenes, how we purchase our logs here and how we scale them and know how much, that type deal. But the main point of today's video, I'm gonna turn this camera around and I'm gonna show you what the main topic will be, and you'll get this immediately while we needed this. So right here next to this old building, I kept these old rollers, and they're gonna need some oiling. I kept these. I used these when I had my AC36 in a few years ago, and I had this in behind it at one point. But we're gonna cut these to go behind that new drag back system. Or when I say cut them, we're gonna cut the right leg length. These were in the ground. You can see some concrete left over there. So we're gonna get the torch out, get the tape measure, and let me take the camera over here and show you where these are gonna go. Okay, so right in this area is where it's gonna go, and then I'll back the camera up. It's like 8 feet long, so somewhere in the neighborhood here. I'm guessing we need to bring them slightly lower than this lip, so somewhere in that neighborhood right there, and get them level and push them right out through there.
The first thing we have to do is we have to get on this tractor and go over there and get the roller bed and bring it over here. So here you can see Tyler marking the 30-inch mark. We decided that 30 inches would probably be the best length to go up under the table over there. And then he's going to get his torch and he's going to chop them off.
Got some water in the tip. Of course, it had to fall where this thing's doubled up, so I have to cut through 2 lines. Just like that, guys, we got them all cut off. Now I'm about to take the grinder wheel to them, smooth these edges up, and then we'll set it over there in there and see what kind of adjustments need to be made.
So now that we're done wire wheeling it, it's time to head and get the paint. And of course we're gonna paint it orange because, well, apparently that's our favorite color now.
Kind of like orange. It's been working out pretty good for me for a while now. All right, guys, we got it in place. Now we kind of have it, I'm gonna pull the camera over here and show you how we have it jutted to one side, and that's to bring our material over through this alleyway. Now, the point of the paint job here was just, I don't know, we were just sprucing up a little bit. I mean, I didn't try to make it a perfect paint job because it's just an old roller bed. It's no problem. But now we're gonna get a log. We're gonna do a little experimenting with how we want to orient this. I kind of have it jutted this way, and hopefully that works out good. Let's give it a try. Okay guys, time for some explaining. As the lumber comes off of the mill, sometimes on certain logs that are larger than 2 cants wide, you can get a little bit of excess lumber before the person, aka Miss Brittany over there, can chop all that lumber up. So having this in place, once we get used to it being there and using it, and we're gonna oil up those rollers and everything, that gives a space for me to pull off the excess boards and her to kind of chop as she goes, and the mill head doesn't necessarily have to stop running, at least till we get to the last couple boards and I can shut off and then go help her with, you know, unclamping the lumber and then finishing up. So I think we already like the principle of this being here, right? I mean,
I think so. It's helped out a lot where it just comes right here and I can just grab one a piece instead of having to carry 2 or 3 at a time.
Okay, and then also I'm noticing you only have to pick up one end of the lumber at a time because the opposite end is always rested on something.
Yes, that's nice. So when we have the slabs that have to go through our edger, all I have to do is take one end, set it over, and then go get the other end and set it over. So
and we have,
super simple.
For the ones that don't know, we have just a simple, I'm blanking right now, sawhorse setup. So we got the 2 sawhorses over here, and like she said there, she can take that one end, set it to that sawhorse, then come back and get this end, set it to this sawhorse, and then when I edge, I take the front end off of the sawhorse and I set it onto the front, and then I back up like so, and I grab this edge, the back end of it, and then we feed it right through the edger. So we're trying to set ourselves up a little more, what, industrial, you'd say?
Yeah, make life easier for us.
Yeah. Okay guys, for the final task that we got to do today, I told you in the beginning of the video I'm gonna get to this, and that's where we're headed. We're gonna go do this. We got to get over here and scale this load of logs that Mr. Larry brought in. Give you a little insight on how that works as well. So let's take care of that now. All right, as you can see here, let's give it a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Looks like 20 logs there. See, I got them laid out here flat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna scale these now and see how many board feet's here. Let's get an estimate right now in the comments. I'll pan around here and show you these. I want you to put your estimate of how many board feet do we got laid out right there. And now, to help you out with that, these are all 10'6" logs, minus, I believe these 2 here are gonna be a hair short. This one and this one. But everything else is 10'6". That's probably 9'6". I'll check and make sure. Okay, so a lot of you guys are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna explain this for the ones that don't know what I'm talking about. We use dual scale to scale our logs as we purchase them here at the sawmill. You take the overall length of the log. I got a 10'6" log right here. Then I take the measurement, let me fix my camera here where it'll work a little better in the situation. I take my measurement right here on the end of the inside of bark. That's a 15.5. We'll just 15 across there. We'll call that a 15, okay? So we'll take the measurement. It's a 10'6" log, so we're gonna call it a 10-foot log. 15 across the small end inside of bark diameter. And then I'm gonna tell you how many feet that'll give us. Okay guys, with that log being 10 foot long, 15 inches on the little end inside of bark to inside of bark, that makes that 75 board feet. That's based off a dual scale. So now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna step through all 20 of these logs, and I'm gonna take each end measurement, calculate the total board footage, and I'll be back to you in a moment with how many feet's there. Remember, go in the comments below, give me an estimate, how many feet you think we got. Okay guys, Miss Calculator over here has got the figures. So remember, you gotta go to the comments, put your estimate down before I say this. Okay, it's coming up to 1,041.26 board feet. Pretty good, 1,000
nice.
feet. And Mr. Larry brought that in on his gooseneck trailer. Not sure on the tonnage, no clue. 1,000 board feet of pine log, so that's what we got. Hopefully some of you got close in the comments. I don't know what the winner gets, but bragging rights for All right, guys, we're staring into the sun here. It's the end of the day.
We got a really nice roller bed put in, some really nice logs scaled, so.
And guys, I'm gonna take the old hat off for a minute. I wanna show you this. I think I got a good view of it there.
You probably got yours dirty.
I do have mine dirty. I've been working in it, guys. That's what it's for. Anyway, you guys can get your chance to buy one of these at Miss Brittany's Etsy shop in the link in the description below. If you go down below the video, there'll be a description. Click the description, it'll expand it down. You can see the links to our
Patreon and our other merchandise, our t-shirts.
Yeah, we got t-shirts on Bonfire, and we have the hats on her Etsy shop. We ship those out directly from here. If you guys want to shop. If you guys want a hat directly from Miss Brittany's shop and we mail it out to you guys, go in the description, click the Etsy thing, click the one you want to buy, and I'll make sure you get one of these nice leather Richardson trucker caps to your door. Guys, I really appreciate you watching this. This is a smorgasbord of everything we've been doing over the past like 2 days, and we got the new board roller bed installed. So hopefully that's gonna work out good for us in the future. Please do go below, like this video, comment on the video, and subscribe. A lot of guys out there watching these videos are not subscribed. It's hurting our feelings. The algorithm don't love us if you don't subscribe. So do all those things, like, comment, and subscribe. Get us into the algorithm and help us grow this channel, guys. Until next time.
See ya.
Bam.